All right, Shalom Yashala, Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Waharakakwadash Brakathum. I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Achaeon pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that they're listening. What I'd like to get into is it's an excerpt of Donald Trump, cutting ties with the DEI, which I believe is diverse, equity, inclusion. I guess, when it was much more harder for Jake to come by, a fair opportunity per se, which, makes, which in its time makes sense. E is going to be E, man, so that's, so while I do agree, like, okay, those who are fit for the job, the best fit for the job, that's who the job should go to. I don't care if you Jake, you don't care if you a heathen. Hey, can you do this job? Because if it's a job that's you're taking up space in, and you're not good at it, that the hiring of that makes no sense. The hiring is basically you're a token Jake, basically. So basically, they're doing away with token shit, which I can dig. If I'm at a job, I want to be good at my job. I don't want no handout. You know what I'm saying? Israelites, we ain't into, handouts, helping, yes, giving some guidance. Yeah, that's cool. But a handout, or even though, someone's going to be terrible at this job, why would you waste that amount of payroll and time and effort on somebody who's not even going to be good? But well, since they're the quota, since they're the token, yeah. So I agree to a certain extent. But at the same time, hey, that's how jacked up Babylon has been for Jake. Why was that ever in place anyway? And when Jake was found out to be highly intelligent in all, shall I say, all arenas, it was an issue. It's always an issue. What they say, riding high off the hog, or you think you think you better than everybody else. When Jake really utilizes, what the Most High gave him, So and that comes from Esau, and it comes from Jake, who shows jealousy towards another Jake advancing in life. Why was the DEI ever created anyway? Of course, for prophecy's sake, we all know that. But I'm gonna let the excerpt of this play that I'm gonna read in Ecclesiastes verses 1-5.
Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, if you're all, used up, the Lord ain't gonna have no pleasure in you, man. The Lord, Jake, who's, that there's nothing like a young Israelite, man, because Jake is fiery, man. Jake is fiery. Look how LeBron James was sought after as a freshman in high school, man. Look at the phenoms when Jake is young, and that energy and that blood is flowing, man. The blood is pumping. They got all this fire in them, man. That's what the Lord wants, man. The next example I was thinking about is Mike Tyson, man. And he was knocking out grown men at 15. LeBron dominating other grown men at age 16 and 15. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the that's that energy the Lord wants. You know, that can be cultivated into what? Spiritual things, man. You know? But if you sit here wasting your time and just, because in America you could be a bum, and that's to be accepted, man. Mediocrity is to be accepted. Look, the Most High isn't looking for mediocrity, man. While you're young, utilize the gifts that the Most High gave you, man. Okay, verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So hey, while everything's going, and bro, don't keep your heads in the cloud while the world is still revolving, and so on and so forth. When everybody's still going through the motions, you got to keep pushing. Okay, the apostles, bishops, and elders have been prime examples of that, man. Okay, when the One West school broke up, and then other history, the House of David, if I'm not mistaken, and other heads of that One West. Hey, the apostles and bishops kept it pushing. That's why when we came in, hey, you have to keep it pushing. You know, you have to keep it pushing, but do it while you got that ball of energy in you, man. That the Lord blessed us with, man. You know, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Okay, a lot of people are panicking now. Okay, everything is coming to a halt now, screeching halt, especially since, that man, DJT, okay, since he signed them executive, Salakia, that boy, got inaugurated, was it Monday? Yeah, he got inaugurated Monday and came out the gate swinging, came out the gate, signed somewhere to 100 to 200 executive orders, man. Okay. Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves. Okay. You're gonna see a lot more people coming out complaining, panic. How am I gonna feed my family? How am I gonna stay afloat and so forth? Everybody is seeing Babylon for what it is, and everybody is seeing that it's coming to once again a screeching halt. This place is it's decadence. You can see it, man. It's decaying. It's decaying. It has no footing any longer, bro. It has nothing to really stand on, man. So that's why this push is being so massive and being so illuminated to the world. Let's make America great again. Because what is Trump doing now? Hey, that boy said, hey, about to put 500 billion into AI with a Stargate, okay, a AI supercomputer, a superpower, which means what? That's going to cut a lot of jobs, man. You're going to have few in between people working, okay, who are on that program, and we know what's going to come. The CHIP. You want to be with the program. That CHIP is going to be required as well. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Okay, everybody see is just it's a grim outlook on the future. People, especially on the left, you know what I'm saying, when he hit all them executive orders and so forth. The what's that? The executive order with the child support credit now. If a man is paying child support, the mother of the child can't claim the child on taxes. Hey, Trump, he's not coming to play, man. The Lord got a spirit on him. He's not coming to play. Okay? He's not coming to play. Okay? And once again, let me read that. And the strong men shall bow themselves. Okay? You still got your so-called mighty men of this world, thriving, but you're seeing how a lot of them are pulling back and cutting costs and being cost effective and so forth, and then also getting on board with Trump and how they moving. Because keep it a buck, bro, them dudes is like on the left-hand side. I call them the left-hand side Avengers, bro. They've all the who's who billionaires and millionaires that linked up. Trump, they linked up, and we're here now. Okay. Verse 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Okay. The more and more businesses are cutting staff. There are major layoffs because I believe earlier today it was at 5 p.m. that any DEI programs on school campuses or jobs that they were asked to take a paid leave and today, and they'll be let go, but they'll give them a notice when when the time permits itself. In other words, we'll holler at y'all niggas when we get a chance. In other words, start looking for another gig. You know. Let me continue reading. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. We see how music is just a super thing of the past. It's the quality of it. It's just it is what it is. You just gonna be better off making your own playlist. Or listening to listening to music that's soothing and peaceful, man. Because everything out here is trash, from food to people to music. Anything you consume is just detrimental to you, damn near, man. This is verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish. Okay. Because, see, people are seeing what's coming to this place, man. People are seeing and they're witnessing it. So that's why in verse 1, for all you young Israelites out there, the Lord wants you in the days of thy youth, okay? So even, for you particular number of Aquath out there, okay? Or you still got this, that it's nothing like that youthful, that the days of thy youth, man. I remember when I was a young man, and being, when you're younger, you're very optimistic, so this is a perfect opportunity, bro. If you seeing what for what the world is, and you go back and you look at the apostles, bishops, and elders, you look at the breakdowns, you really get into this thing, you pray to the Lord that he sups with you, and you get true understanding, your optimism is going to pay off if you truly believe on Yahweh B'Shem Yashah. And that's all up to the Lord. But that's just a little side note, man. Okay, verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish. Okay, and what does it mean by that? Hey, people stressing out, hair turning gray. It's either gonna be from stress or wisdom. And a lot of people are showing stress. Okay. It's too many categories for me to even go on in this lesson. I find time to do another lesson concerning these, the high divorce rates, high suicidal rates, high loneliness rates, high, the whole introvert, the introvert extrovert type thing going on, bro. It's, this world this is clearly Babylon. It's confusion, pure confusion here, man. Everybody done lost their goddamn mind. But that's beautiful too. Just do for prophecy's sake, because I'm not just reading this is a cool story. This is interesting. No, this is happening right before my eyes. And I know you Akiam and you select number of Aqua size, okay? And the grasshopper shall be a burden. Okay? And desire shall fail. Okay? And that grasshopper is that is going into the not being active as you once were. People who are slowing down, people who are just want to be couch potatoes and just don't really want to do nothing. All that is being sucked out of you for the current state that Babylon is in, man. You don't have that, you don't have that oomph. You ain't got that energy, okay? And desire shall fail, okay? And that's talking about in enjoying yourself, with your old lady, man. and vice versa. You know, an old lady enjoying her old man. You know, so because think about that, a lot of people saying that people's desires failing, they don't know what they're gonna do. That's the times that we're in right now, and it's beautiful because it's prophecy, man. Okay, so people ain't got that energy no more to do anything. People don't want to be married anymore. You know, a lot of people just want out, which we want out, and as in we want a kingdom. We're awaiting Yahushua Mashiach to do his thing. We're waiting for this place to be out of here, a thing of the past. That's what we're waiting on. We just don't want to we want out, but we want out for a very good reason. The kingdom awaits the elect, and then, of course, Jake shall be fully brought back. All of Israel will be brought back, but, the elect is going to get their just due first and foremost, okay? The 1/3, okay? Let me read that last part again. And the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. Because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. Okay? So that long goeth to his long home is talking about going to the grave, more so the spirit world. And the mourners go about the streets, People, mourning is, it's a lot of judgment going on, and we see that, a lot of people are going to be with the Most High now, And we're just seeing judgment on different levels, and we're just seeing prophecy play out beautifully, man. But this is definitely where we're at now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. But that's all I had on this. And Nabaratazah just is edifying for the body. So once again, with that, call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Waharakak Wadash Brakathum. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam, pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. Okay, and once again, man, double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, man. Be grateful, Akyam and Akwat, for the leadership we have, But with that, once again, I hope this is edifying. Shalom.